Is this okay? Heck yeah, we're doing it again, boss.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Check out my mic.
Mic check. Chat.
Check me out, chat.
Chat, please. Can we get just one mic check? Okay, here we go.
Chatty boy.
Mic checked. Yes. Thank you so much. Hey everyone, welcome to the Couch Cat stream. We do this every Thursday at 7 p.m. US Eastern, where we talk about our favorite lightweight MMORPGs and persistent browser-based games, also known as PBBGs. Sounds funny when I say it every time. I'm Paisen. That's CrazyFi.
Yep, that's me.
And tonight's episode is going to be a great one. We have another dry spell. There's barely any news out, but we do have some patch notes for Solvendra. We have some SimpleMMO patch notes, and then we're primarily going over the submissions from SimpleMMO's community for the community event of 2025. We're not going to go through all of them. There's a ton, but we're going to start from the bottom and,
every single last one.
No, we're not. And in chat, if you have personal favorites, let us know, and we'll search for them. We'll search for them during the stream, and then of course to round everything out or to end the night off with a bang, as usual, we're going over the SimpleMMO Seasonal Guild Leaderboard, Season 9 specifically, progress report, and SGL news. There's not really a lot of news, but yeah, it's gonna be a great episode like it always is. We've missed you since last Thursday, and before we say hello to chat, so if you're here and you're lurking, say hi, because we always love to say hi back. CrazyFi, how are you?
Dude, I'm doing all right. I'm doing good, staying busy. Life is life, and always, you always hit a moment where you're like, dang, I think we got a break. Finally, everything's calmed down, and then just a shit storm hits. You're like, nice. That's what I needed in my life.
So what's going on? Is there anything you want to share publicly? Because it's embarrassing. And I would love for you to share it, because it sounds like you're living in a villa. All right, so go ahead.
Oh, dude.
Go ahead, tell the people. Tell the people, dude.
So we have 2 dogs, and there's outdoor cats that are killing possums, and possums have a shit ton of fleas, and the outdoor cats are leaving these dead possums in our backyard, and so now we have fleas, and our dogs got fleas, and they're in our house, so we've had to deal with that. Thankfully, we vacuum like every day, so not a big problem. We've seen like 5 fleas total, so it's not like infestation or anything like that. But yeah, the dogs have gotten a retreatment of the flea stuff. They're getting a flea shampoo baths. It's just
so sad.
They've been stuck in their cages this whole time because we're not letting them near the kids.
So sad and disgusting.
Just wait until it hits you, dude.
Nope, not gonna have fleas. I have a fence. There's no wild cats in my neighborhood.
I have a fence too. Cats can jump over fences. Surprise, surprise.
And I have alligators, so I'm safe. Zerno, thank you so much for the 5 gift bomb at the Couch Cat level. Thank you so much, brother. We have Joshua getting lucky, Maven, T.O., our very own mod, who's French, by the way. Is that exciting? Joe and Sad Eggplant. Okay, so besides what you're going through, what else? Anything else going on besides the plague in the house?
I don't know, funerals, but that's,
excellent stuff. You got funerals? Are you talking
funerals?
Are you talking about the funeral in our family?
There was that one, and then now I have one on Saturday as well.
Did you go to that one?
No.
So why even bring it?
I have a local one that we're going to.
I sent shout out to my mom, but on our behalf as a group, she sent flowers and then she went. I didn't know our moms were going. They said they weren't.
Oh,
going.
Really?
Yeah, they said they weren't going. And they're like, "Oh, by the way, we're driving up there." And I was like, "Okay."
We should just text to keep tabs on what our moms are doing.
I know, they were here and they're like, "Yeah, we're going to send flowers, blah blah." And then they're like, "Yeah, we're leaving Sunday." I'm like, "What the frick are you doing? Don't you have a work?"
Yeah, they're driving back right now.
Yeah, it's a short turnaround. And then of course I got what else is going on? Oh yeah, thanks San Antonio, you POS city. The voice actor of John Redcorn from King of the Hill, my favorite cartoon of all time, has taught me so many life lessons, was killed. Neighbor dispute. So yeah, in San Antonio. So rest in peace. That dude was a legend.
Dude, we got in a lot of murders lately. Like last week, down the street at a restaurant I go to or an order from, broad daylight, 3:15 p.m. Just someone was gunned down. Multiple shooters.
Local Chili's. The local Chili's at it again.
It's equivalent to a local Chili's. It really is.
What is it? Like a Cheddar's or something?
No, like a 54th Street Grill. I don't know if you guys have them up there.
Nah.
But it's similar to a Chili's. It's like a bunch of different food you could get. It's ridiculous. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I need to get out of here.
How cool with the member for 18 months saying that they're finally 18. Give me Pete Fix and Biddies. What the hell, Al Cool? Why is everyone at GW so weird? Even X, I never thought XPie would be weird, but yeah, he's weird too. All right. That's really it. That's all. That's it, man. I gotta fix my yard because when they installed the irrigation system, they didn't lay soil down and seed it. So I just have like.
Did you get it irrigated? No,
I didn't get irrigated. That's generally towards fall. But
I saw a picture. It looked like it was irrigation or
something. No, that's just the lines that they dug for the hose, and they just left it like that. They put the dirt back in, and I just have like brown lines because the grass is dead because it got unrooted.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing that myself. Excellent stuff here. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I'm off tomorrow because of my tattoo appointment. Can't wait. Well, Kimtrish is working, but mainly my tattoo appointment for a morale booster. All right. Let's say hello to chat. I got the cute little analyst behind me to back us up here. Drinking my Fresca 1. I was supposed to cheers you, chat, but guess who opened it? Yeah, it's a wife. Don't get married. Okay. Cheers, everyone. The first pull. The first pull is always, I'm sleeping in the garage tonight. All right. So at number 1, the first chatter tonight with the crown is Hunt King. We still don't know how the EXP works here, but Hunt was here bright and early. Zerno is here. YouTube member shout out to you, Zerno, and also community event submission shout out to Zerno, a resident artist here in our community and has done some great stuff. Has made an emote / in-game item for us, and they've had multiple submissions. Can't wait to go over them tonight. Welsky was here saying, "Good to be a good one, or gonna be a good one today." JK, the stream is a joke, along with Yomu's inability to follow his own rules. I just wanted to read that because this is the guy that goes around, talks shit about everyone, says the community sucks, and then tries to win people on his side without saying what he's guilty of. So yeah, if you're here and you're like, oh, Wessel's told me the community sucks. Well, actually, he sucks. All right, moving on. Ghost Bear's here. Love you, Ghost Bear. YouTube member shout out. Arsenic is here. Idle Clan shout out to you. I was there for the events tonight. Oh God, it takes so long to smith titanium bars for the next upgrade. Plates is here. YouTube member shout out to Plates saying, I want a wet paper plate, but wet enough that it's still usable. We have really interesting community members here. Checky is here. YouTube member shout out to you, Checky. Good to see you. Shadow is here. Good to see you, Shadow. Shadow Garden showing up in droves. Ice Neo is here. Always good to see Ice Neo. I still don't know what your ult is, Ice Neo. I haven't given up, I promise. Rack and Roll is here, our Idle Clan's commander. YouTube member shout out to you. Always good to see you, Rack. Keeping us on the straight and narrow. Stop drinking all my Fresca. There's gonna be nothing left for stream. Oh man. Okay, moving on. Amelia, YouTube member and mod. Shout out to Amelia. Good to see you, Amelia. Thank you for passing us as FR versus Wolf. Makes me very happy. I'm not in a dark place at all. Darkness, hello, my old friend. Alcool is obviously here. YouTube member shout out to Alcool. Thank you so much for the donation. Zildin, YouTube member shout out to you. Saying hello, beautiful people. Good to see you, Zildin. We have some SGL, or not SGL, but Simple Wolf news tied into the SGL update tonight. Don't want to forget that. Let's see. Who else is here? I'm catching up. Simon is here. Fancy Boys. Nice to meet you, Simon. Welcome to the stream. This is me shaking your hand. I was like, okay. Anyway, with the sound effect, Arctic Hunter's here. Long time no see, Arctic. Good to see ya. Welcome. Mamo is here. Yo, Mamo, why are you awake? YouTube member shout out to Mamo saying hola amigos. Caveman's here. What's up, Caveman? Always good to see you. YouTube member shout out. My internet is trash right now. That's unfortunate. Maven, member for 7 months at the Inner Circle. That's our tier 2 membership, saying peppers are spicy. Thank you for the update, Maven. They are. Shrekster is here, saying Slums Gaming. Hey, if you're here repping your guild, why not shout it out? Say hello. Rep your guild. Do stuff. Okay, I'm moving on. Yeah, dude. There's Alcool being cringe. Okay, Astra's here. Lost my membership crying. Rest in peace, Astra. I do not recognize you as my friend anymore. Just kidding. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Disqual is here. Disqual. What's up, Disqual, dude? It's been a while. Where you been? Under my bed? Moving on. Is that everyone? Where's Beesky, bro? God, there's no Beesky. No Beesky. Okay. Again, if you're lurking, say hello. Chat, this one's all for you. My fresco is like halfway gone. This is the cute little analyst. She's about to go to bed. She wants to say goodnight.
Beasky's here.
Beasky, what's up, dude? Rip LDS. But she wants to say goodnight. You want to say goodnight?
She's so cute.
You want to say goodnight? With her little peach pajamas?
Just so precious.
You want to say a little goodnight? You want to say a little goodnight?
Precious.
To a little chat? Bye-bye.
She's like, what am I doing here?
Bye-bye. Man, she's vibing, dude. She's like, what up?
Has she said any word yet?
Yeah, kind of. She's doing,
nice.
Yeah. There she goes. She's getting heavy. She's like a little kettlebell. All right. I got the 12-month Platinum 5th tier Patreon Couch Cat membership, but I still don't have the Discord role or access to furry peep fix on. I hate you, Al Cool. Okay, let's move on. Stop drinking my fresco.
Don't worry, I could give you access, bud. I got you.
All right. Moving on to the main content tonight. Well, actually, no. Before that, we have Couch Cat updates. The first update. So, shout out to Dagon, my guild leader, and also huge supporter of Couch Cat. He's a mod. He buys all of our merch. He said his wife won't let him leave the house wearing our light colored shirts, the Couch Cat, the new colorways, because apparently they show nipples. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen it for myself. I did not ask him for a picture, but I took. So for right now, I took down orange colorway, white, and oatmeal. So if you've ordered those colors, let me know if that's still true. We'll pick a thicker material for the lighter colors just in case. But yeah, I got that interesting DM when I woke up at like 3:30 a.m. and I was like, what the fuck? But also slightly disappointed that I did not get any pics. But and then CrazyFi letting us down. Still no dev corner or dev talk, but it's coming, I guess. He's too busy kissing fleas or something. All right, let's get into the main content tonight. This is the new segment of the stream. This is where we talk about the latest and greatest updates, patch notes, drama, you name it, regarding the games we play or the games that we're following, our favorite lightweight MMOs and PBBGs. So, it's been a dry week, okay? In the sense that it's summer. There's barely any news for some reason this week. It happens. But we do have some patches to cover, and then we're going to go into the SimpleMMO community event submission. So let's do this thing. Disclaimer. Before, like literally, I just got out of the shower, chat, and I started to sweat because some reason after clearing my cache, Discord would not let me log in through browser. Kept saying I had the wrong email. So then I made sure the link was not phony by doing, the website checker. And then I was like, okay, let's restart my password then randomly. And now I'm back in. But wow, it was like 6:50 and I was like, oh shit. And then it logged me out of the app when I got my groove back. And I was like, oh my freaking, and yeah, it was the whole ordeal. All right, but let's see how it looks. Let's see if it's capturing stuff. Oh, it is, thank goodness. All right, Paisen, wow. Okay, so for SimpleMMO in the patch note news here, it dropped yesterday, and it's just more like small tweaks, as you can see, like more level up messages. We don't know like they didn't include a breakdown of what levels are being added as a global chat shout out. I'm sure some people know. A sprint countdown, that's kind of cool. Guild tasks to public API so they can be tracked. Excellent stuff there. Improved library UI. A typo saying Addy option to favorite avatar and collection, and fix a bug that broke profile tabs. I didn't know that was broken. CrazyFi. So for this guild task, the public API, that just means can be tracked probably through SimpleWolf and stuff now, right? Is that what that's going for?
Yeah, for sure. Anyone who wants to play with the API can see the guild task now, which will be nice for people to get like a notification in Discord, like new guild task up. And I maybe assume like the progress. I haven't actually looked at the endpoint, but yeah, I would assume it shows progress as well.
I'm sure Zolden will come up with a way to make sure it's effective. Okay, so before we get into the submissions, I just want to get the patch news out of the way. We're going to hop over to our second game tonight, which is Solvendra. We have a substantial patch here. So they dropped 0.16.0 June 3rd. So like pretty much, yeah, a couple days after our last stream. So for feature-wise, they added an idle action control bar that now displays session duration. Well, it's been there, but now it displays session duration, excuse me. Added a confirmation modal when leaving combat. Added a confirmation modal when leaving a dungeon. The options are stay, leave after finishing, blah, 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 so that you're not just accidentally canceling your actions here. Changes. Removed key amount from the dungeon select modal as all entries require only one key. And then a bunch of fixes here that you can see in the official Discord, or just stay in our Discord, go to the Game News text channel, and we have all this. We're following all these notes, and it gets published directly to our Discord, so you have all the news from all the games we're covering in one place. But yeah, shout out to Solvendra dev team for pushing these patches. Again, super alpha. There's going to be a wipe if you're play testing, you're helping the devs out, and if you're interested in playing, but you don't want to get wiped, just wait. I don't wipe either. No, I'm just kidding. Wow. Wow. Why did I say that?
What the fuck?
What the
things
F?
you don't admit online.
Things you don't admit. Bombs is here. Welcome to the stream. Saying Paisen smells. Man, if that is not a friend.
He knows you don't wipe.
Yeah, true.
What a rumor to go around now. Paisen doesn't wipe.
Yeah.
Clip that.
No, we're not clipping that.
You create an account yet for the game?
No, I don't want to get wiped. So Zildin just pinged me for real world update with the guild task API.
Yeah.
And Zolden said, regarding task API, I'm awaiting reply from either Mike and Yomo for expansion permission. Don't know what that means. Also, Astra is in this secret channel for us, so thanks, Astra, for showing up as always. Okay, so now we're moving into the fun part. Okay, this happens once a year, obviously. It's the community event within SimpleMMO. And of course, before kickoff, they request from the community, whether you're a seasoned pixel artist or it's like your first ever try and you're shooting your shot, or you're retired and this is literally all you do, because I see some old school players coming back just to do this, to be part of a community event. You come together and you submit art. And so we've had years where, it's been it's been rigged and like everyone submitted duck stuff. That sounds really weird to say, but generally there's no theme. That's why it's my least favorite event, because it's just all over the place. But it is cool to see how people are progressing or the kind of art that they're capable of. And that's what we're going to be going over tonight. CrazyFi, how do you feel about this event in particular?
I love it. It's always fun to see what's going to make it, and always fun to see what the submissions are. There's some really not good ones and some really good ones and a whole mix in between. Okay. I'm curious if there's going to be a theme or not this year.
Not looking like it. And I feel like we burn more than we praise during these submission reviews. So I'm kind of in between. Like, do we do the like little circles here, and then should I try to? We'll do this in real time, chat. We'll see what happens.
I'm sure it could only go well.
It can only go well, chat. All right. Now I got a real world. Now I got a real world. Hold on. Let me zoom in here.
You're gonna have to zoom that bad boy in.
Yeah, I'm zoomed in, brother. Yeah, I'm zoomed in, brother. Of course.
Good enough.
Of course, the alt, the crop in Discord.
Yep.
How sometimes it just doesn't want to crop and it just makes it weird. That's what it's doing. But here we are, chat. I think we're okay. I guess with your placement, it looks good. All right. So, chat, we're going to start from the bottom up. And we're going to go over, as time is permitting, some of the event submissions from the community for SimpleMMO's 2025 community event. So, first and foremost here, well, last if you flip it, but Corey is here with Mr. Skelly. It's proposed to be a pet because, again, submissions, they choose what kind of item it is from the chosen list that the admin and team have predetermined. The description is, this creature is the perfect pet. It eats people. And here you go. Wow, this is actually bigger right here. Here, let's see. That's Mr.
Cute.
Skelly. Cute,
like
but
it.
I would not want that in my game.
Why?
Because look, are you serious? I don't want... Moving on.
What's wrong with that?
Bro, seriously?
What's wrong with that?
Whatever floats your boat. I think it's too basic.
What do you need? Like,
I'm so used to red. I'm used to red, Rogarth, Zerno. I want that shit. I want stuff that's going 10 to 10. You know what I mean? I get it, letting people have a shot, but I don't want that in my game.
I think it looks good. I don't know what you're on.
All right, apparently I'm the only one. All right, moving on. Apparently I'm the only one with good taste here. All right, we have color blindness.
Oh, my wife just texted me and said it looks like the turd Ryan leaves behind when he doesn't wipe.
Oh, how would you know? Like, I haven't talked to you in like 5 years. What would you know about my turds? Moving on to color blindness's item submission. It's called Bagel of Something. Already 1 out of 10. Item type food. Description: found in an abandoned dirt hole. Who knows what's on it or what it's actually made of? Now, CrazyFi, this is the part where you say this is a piece of art.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm looking at.
It's supposed to be a bagel.
Dude, this is zooming.
Yeah, I'm not going to click them anymore. Okay. Now we're getting to the good stuff. We have a Zerno commissions close. Yeah. We have Zerno here with it. Whoa, what the hell? With a submission. He's calling it the Lost Shovel, and they want it to be a shovel. This is a shovel made by a masterful blacksmith. After being lost for so long, it broke. Beautiful stuff. I don't know why, like, can I do this? Oh.
That's so much better.
Kind of better. It's really hard. Yeah. Moving on. I like Zerno's stuff. He's got another one. It's a pickaxe.
You got a whole tool set.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, like the red vibe here. I think
you like when things jiggle.
I like when things jiggle. But it's a set. He's got a wood axe, he's doing tools.
Yeah.
If you want a comprehensive, oh my god, I don't want to favor it. If you want a comprehensive drop. Alright. Anything to say about that, CrazyFi?
No, it's good.
Cool. Shout out to Zerno.
Jiggle.
One more, dude. Haunted Telephone as a special. Okay, alright. Wow, it's haunted. Okay, it looks good. It looks realistic. I don't know if it's enough for a special, but good shot, Zerno. But so he dropped this in our server, and it would be like an enemy NPC or avatar, and he's calling it the Gilded Husk. And it says, once a powerful king known for his hunger for wealth and power, he ordered his alchemist to infuse his very body with gold, believing it would grant immortality. Instead, it twisted him into a living statue of greed. Not bad. It's kind of spooky. These will obviously look better in game. What's up?
Yeah, I like items that actually have really good descriptions.
Yeah, because it's part of it. It's like 50% of the item.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to see it. Everyone's going to see it when they get this item.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy the descriptions.
Simon, thank you so much for the $2, saying, we need Corey's pet, have a heart, you monster. You rat bastard. Have a heart, they say.
It's a cool pet.
It ain't cool. All right. Valerie here. They have a special item request, electrifying guitar. This guitar seems to have amplified electricity. Could be dangerous, could be powerful, could be both. I don't know. It looks pretty basic. I mean, good job, but
Basic?
yeah.
Bro, do you want, like, who do you want to do it? Like Leonardo da Vinci?
I want Rogarth in here, bro. Where's Rogarth, man? But I mean, good
Holy
submission.
cow.
Good submission, I guess. Listen, every time I'm being so harsh because in our community, specifically Cutie, I'm making fun of him the most. There's people in the community that poo-poo on AI art, right? And they like put pixel art in SimpleMMO on a pedestal, which in the real world, like it's not really, you know what I mean? But so now it's like, okay, well, if you hate this really beautiful generated AI art in Solvendra, but then you like fawn over this stuff, it's like, where are you coming from, bro? So that's why I'm being harsh.
They're literally saying that the previous artist started last week. Just started learning, and you're shitting on them.
Oh, you're a student? Get wrecked, bro. How else are you going to learn?
Wow.
You need some... Listen, are you going to learn from honest criticism, or are you going to learn from everyone in the Discord fluffing you up that don't really mean it?
Oh my goodness!
All right, like and subscribe.
Taking the L on this one.
Like and subscribe, chat.
I think you're taking the L on this one. All right, tell me what you're going to say about this one, then. Tell me what you're going to say. Yeah, long pause. Take a drink. Think about it.
A pet special item sprite, not food. Event item. Ghost of an NPC. A happy little ghost, probably a casualty of your battle arena crusade. Seems unexpectedly happy given the situation. So this one, it's good, but it's just not my vibe. You know what I mean?
It's good. That's all you gotta say. It's good.
It's good. My problem is the color.
Like it.
The color scheme washes out the detail of the face and stuff, and it kind of looks like it reminds me of the squid cartoon from Adult Swim, Squidbillies or whatever. I don't know. That's me.
I like it, and I like the description. The description's really good.
The description is good. All right, we have Kuro here. Enemy NPC. Roberto is the item name. He's just an ordinary duck, but he was cursed to become a cheese after stealing some breadcrumbs from a cheese wizard. Now he must fight his own desire to eat himself. No one knows where he got the Christmas hat. What the fuck? This almost feels like a twisted submission.
Okay, I really like that.
Bro, I already hate this.
I love it. I love it.
I hate this.
Swear, if this does not make the event, I'm gonna be so sad. I love it. This is awesome.
Zerno says Paisen hates new artists confirmed. That's right. Gatekeep art. Dime a dozen over here, so you gotta gatekeep it. All right. Kuro, I don't know. Kadia is an avatar. Plum fluorescent Chung Ha. Probably said that wrong. On the cusp of enlightenment, his blade paints the air with the delicate dance of the falling petals of Mount Hua.
The descriptions are going hard this year.
Yeah, usually they're just like, I'm a spoon, you know?
Yeah.
This one as an avatar.
Here we go.
I'm trying to think. They have animated avatars, so this looks good to me, okay? Because one, it looks like cherry blossoms, and I'm a sucker for it, even though it's not spring anymore. I like this one. I think it's very clean with the stance and the fluidity, through the different stances. So I'm okay with it.
You want to hear my take?
You hate it.
I think the sword could be a different color.
Well, you're known as a sword.
Arm.
You're known as a sword hater, and two, that's
Yes.
a valid criticism.
Yeah, I am a sword hater in this game now.
Remember Duck Tap and his shitty sword? All right.
Oh, don't get me started.
Don't get me started. It's just a sword that rotates.
that item triggers me the most out of all items.
Yeah,
in this
that
game.
was bad, and it made it.
And it made it. It's like, you gotta be kidding me.
Dude, Simon is just playing with me. Give us the Santa thing, best thing since beer. Shut the frick up, Simon. All right, so we have Faye PK. Item name Deadly Melody. Item type special or item sprite. Description: kill him with your terrible singing skills. That's not bad. This actually fits the vibe of SimpleMMO, and that's very clean. That's a clean microphone.
That fits the vibe of SimpleMMO.
Yeah, where like an item is like they take a lot of artists in this game during the community events. They take like a basic item and then they make it into something, like they amplify it. Like they pick, here's a pencil, and then they'll just be like, it's a pencil wizard here to destroy the world, shit like that. And I think this fits the vibe. What are you gonna say, dude? You gonna hate on them?
I don't do that.
You're so afraid to hate on them, unlike me, who's a true OG.
No, I think it looks clean. It's just an interesting. Wait, was this a? Oh, it's a special. Okay, that's cool. I could deal with that.
Okay. Also, I hate this. I hate this character from ReZero. I just hate that whole season. Okay, moving on. Nyappa, TSL's very own Nyappa over here. Sunset Axe. It's a tool axe. What a beautiful time to cut some trees. All right, description could definitely go harder than that, but it's kind of, so I like it. It kind of, what's this, like a cloud axe, and then like the color, like that's the sun. Like this is the sun and the rays around it. That's what it looks like to me. It's like a cloud axe with like the sun and the sun rays of like a setting sun. What do you think?
That's cool.
Why are you such a puss? Say what you want to say.
No, I it's not my aesthetic.
Okay. I like it for what it is. So
yeah, I think it's I think you're right. If it's intended like that, the sunset looks like that. So I think that is cool. Cool detail.
Yeah. It's cool, but Nyappa is not cool. Okay, moving on. I'm just kidding. I said that because I just read Caveman's fucking post. Oh, dude, you actually posted. It's the same size. All right. Another Corey post here. Interesting vehicle is the name. I don't know about that. As a special, this vehicle is light, robust, and easy to ride. Corrected animation. The one on the left is the NPC, and the one on the right is the pet. Okay, so multiple submissions. So you have the vehicle moving differently, and then you have
Ghost Unicyclist.
Ghost Unicyclist.
See, to me, like I would want to put the ghost there or something.
I could see this as like an enemy, but I don't know, man. What do you think?
Not as a pet. I don't think it'd be as a pet.
I don't want a pet unicycle.
I don't know.
Another hit or miss for Corey over here. It's a shame. Oh, he's got another one. Okay, we have Corey here, named KBot2000, type pet. Description: kicking is its business, and business is good. So a robot. Not terrible. The animation isn't as smooth, but I think out of all of his submissions, it's the best one he's done yet.
I actually really like this one. I think it's funny. I think it's good.
I don't know as a pet. I would like it as an NPC.
It reminds me of the spider Pokemon. I forget what it's called in the newer generations. With like the yellow, like big legs and everything.
Yeah, I have no idea. Brittany, welcome to the stream. Vex, welcome to the stream. It's been a long time, Brittany. Where have you been? Did Stardust ruin you? Okay, we had the Red Hood. Shout out to Wolfblood, guild member here. He's dope as F. It's food, common or elite event mat / pet or special. Basically all the categories besides NPC. Item name soul. Description: the immaterial essence, animating principle, or actuating cause of one's life. Oops. So I can see this as, I don't know, like a special drop or something, like a event resource. But it's like all too much the same color, right? Is that just me?
I think it's just you.
Like it's all white. Like if there was like some type of diffusing, like to break it up, I would like it more. What do you think?
I like the Red Hood and what they did here. They said all the different categories. Don't eliminate. So that's a smart move. Never self-eliminate.
Plate says, looks like the end of a mop. All right. Brittany says, I miss you, Pi. I miss you too, Brittany. You were cool for like the 2 times I talked to you, brother. All right. Ruck is here. Pet or special. Item name Fox Box. 2 foxes in a box. Now, I will say SimpleMMO has very bad history with foxes and stolen art. So here we go. It's okay. I mean, I think the fox animation is too basic, though.
I like it. I think the description is short and sweet as well. I like it. Sign me up.
All right, I'm out. Okay, moving on to cotton candy. FR 3X's me daily. Brownies. Food, elite common event item. You scream, I scream, everyone screams for brownies. Is that why they're gone? To be honest, at first glance, that does not look like a brownie. What does that look like to you, CrazyFi?
Like 2 brownies stacked on top of each other.
What does that look like to you, CrazyFi?
Like 2 brownies stacked on top of each
Bro,
other.
whatever, man. I mean, good attempt, but looks like what Kumo drops in the backyard. Oh, no.
Vex said bulls? What? She never said what
Flavor
brownies.
brownies? Yeah, shit brownies.
Shit brownies for my enemies.
Oh, is it Binks's brownies?
Oh, books.
Is it Binks's brownies from the cat box, bro? Dagon, welcome to the stream, YouTube member and mod, shout out. All right, Kadia with another submission, another avatar. They're the ones who did the sword one. That crazy. Onyx Phoenix May unit. Okay, the Phoenix of her generation, wielding the sky dark shards of ashes, she rose to prominence as the promising pillar of the distant Imai sect. Shit, man. So they at least they have
like
a
little
theme.
like spider legs.
No, I think those are just like, you know, like in some animes and stuff, like they have like floating like spikes behind them and shit. I don't know.
I'm not an anime weeb.
Yes, you are. You watching dub too. It's the worst part.
I don't even watch anime.
Yeah, I think the animation's good, very wavy. At least they have like a theme going on with their submissions. Yeah, not as good as the last one was very intricate with the stances. So, but it's an avatar, so why not?
Yes,
Corey with another.
Yes.
I hate you. Corey here again. Probably edible is the name. A bunch of categories. We have no idea what it is or where it came from, but you know what they say. If it's brightly colored, then it's probably edible. Ain't no freaking way, bro.
Yes.
Ain't no freaking way you submitted this seriously.
I love this.
There is no way this is a serious freaking.
It would be criminal if this isn't in the event. This thing is a thing of beauty. It speaks to me on another level.
I'm not saying this to hate the person, but like if this makes it in, I'm not playing this event. I'm just not doing it. There's no fucking way.
I love it. I love it.
All right, Kadia, a game with a heavenly demon. Okay. Johnson. The heavens tremble, the earth quakes, and the Chinese word bows before the will of the heavenly demon. Resistance is but an illusion. Avatar. I mean, I really do like their style. Simon says, give us Corey stuff on God. You have no taste. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That's right, Simon. That's right.
But yeah, Kadia, I like their submissions. I like their theme going.
That was cool. Yeah. Their names are long.
Yeah, it's like a Chinese comic or like a Korean manga. Like it's freaking long as shit. Muchiro, Berry Good Parfait, so a bunch of freaking item types. Description: no one knows exactly what kind of berries it has. It tastes good though. This reminds me of this food right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could find this in Stardew Valley.
Yeah,
like
that's a good. Yeah,
yeah. This reminds me like
clean.
I can make this in my kitchen in Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad for like this would be an excellent food item.
See, that's why it can't be part of the game. It's too good.
Only the bad
the
stuff.
good art out. Only want the trash.
Only Corey's stuff can make it in the game.
You know, I'm going to make my own pixel art game, and we're only going to have shitty art.
All right, supposedly, okay. Another cotton candy submission. It's supposedly coffee, food sprite. The combination of this in hopes of a celestial item drop is what fuels stepping. Good description, but does this look like coffee? What's the yellow thing? Is that just like a light effect?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Good attempt. Stop, dude. Stop not saying anything.
I think... No, I'm enjoying you burying yourself. That's all I'm saying. I think, I think next stream you need to show off your pixel art.
No, that's the beauty of it. I don't do it, so I just make fun of. Oh man. All right. Okay, listen. We've already done like 50 KDA submissions.
Yeah,
They look good. I'm gonna keep moving forward. Whoa, what the frick? Water Jello here.
Okay.
Two submissions. We're gonna look at both of them. Duck Warrior already 1 out of 10. Avatar Enemy description. He missed the memo that the Duck event was already over, but he is still charging into battle. Maybe we should tell him so nobody gets hurt.
Okay, I like that. I like that. I like the because of the description.
The description is good, but for the love of God, no more ducks. Like I'm pretty sure he was part of the original Duck Brigade, and I don't want it. They also did a Jello water. I don't know about that one. We already have water flavored Jello now. Introducing Jello flavored water. God dang, dude, it's so annoying. I don't know. I mean, I like the animation, but it is a basic flask.
Well, okay. What's the flask supposed to look like?
I wish it had more body, dude. It's just like little gray lines.
More body.
Yeah, but you can see.
What does that even mean?
You can see here the lighting. Like he's putting lighting into the image, and that's more than I could ever hope for. So, good stuff.
Wait, did we pass Vex's artwork?
No, we haven't seen Vex yet. We've seen Kadia and Corey about 50 times. Okay, Michiro again, Jellyfish. Avatar Enemy. She wonders how she got out of water. She is not being brainwashed. Okay. I mean, this is like very clean art right here. This is like Maple Story art.
Yeah. Almost like Chibi-esque maybe?
Chibi, yeah, Maple Story is Chibi. So yeah, I mean, cool. This has gotta be
clean.
like this has gotta be lore to their role playing or something. I don't know.
It's too good.
It's too good. Alright, Corey, you're up the bat, brother. Zerno, oh, we got a soul sword for Zerno. What do you think, CrazyFi?
It's clean. It looks good. I just don't want any more freaking swords in this game, dude.
I thought we told Zerno no more swords. But, I mean, it's good, but yeah, no more swords. Corey, okay, I'm moving on, dude. I can't do this. It's a duck. It's literally a freaking duck. What the duck? Nope. Moving on. Zerno once again with the cursed heart.
That looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good. I'm not going to spend too much time because we've seen multiple submissions already. But you can see Zerno's theme is like kind of like that steampunk.
Yeah, it's really good.
Renaissance era. Yeah, it's cool.
Zerno said it's like a year old, the sword.
Oh, Zerno, you're recycling, huh? Kadia with a bunch of the same things. Is this celery? Pickaxe. Celery. Amethyst mini pick. Warning, keep away from eyes. Part of same tool set as Wiggly Spade, Leaf Cutter Axe, and Angler's Rod. Okay, so they're also doing a set. I appreciate that. Not terrible.
Has there ever been a community event where a full set from one artist has been used? I feel like it's always been separate artists.
Yeah, it's always been like that's why it's like not my favorite. More duck shit. Corey, get out of here. A cone, no.
Love it.
All right, more tool set with celery with a worm on the. This is Stardew Valley-ish. This is Stardew Valley. Yeah, I mean, what's up with that, bro? That's pretty good, dude. That's awesome. How like it speeds up too.
That's really cool.
That is funny. That's a wiggly diggly. All right, yo, this is dope. Who the Yo, look at this set. Look at this set, dude. Red Hood killing it. So Avatar or enemy NPCs, this is awesome. A terrible demon known for its unquenchable appetite or destruction. Like, look at that, dude. That's an awesome NPC.
Oh, Zerno said only untradeable was different. I stand corrected.
Okay. And then we have another one. Blood Tides. Look at this, dude.
Yeah, that's actually really clean.
And then this one. Bro, Red Hood, this would be a dope ass avatar. Yeah. This is like
clean.
This is like World of Warcraft's like newest raid meets SimpleMMO community event. This is awesome. Cuz it does like for me the community event, it's kind of like okay, I'm fighting a spoon or a spork or like a duck and it's like it's not great. But Red Hood, yeah. Dude, I'm not making that up. That's happened. But yeah, this is dope, dude. This
Look,
one of
as
these.
long as the NPCs face me when I fight them, that's all I ask for. That is
Oh
all I ask
Lord,
for this event.
that was rough.
It's the
Okay,
one thing that triggers the shit out of me.
okay, we're gonna go over Vex and then we're gonna stop it here because we need to do the SGL.
Okay.
Vex, what is this? It's a fox in a box. Why is everyone doing foxes, bro? This doesn't look like a fox. It looks like a freaking. What the Vex? What is this, bro? Not in my game, bro. Vex says I tried.
Really just said I tried. Damn, dude.
I'm not saying you did bad. I'm just like, what the. Nice try, brother. What is this? Oh, fox headband. Embrace the forest mammal in you.
Oh, let's bring the furries
Oh,
front and center, baby.
yeah, I don't want that in my game either.
Dude, I, I want a furry centric theme.
I really don't. I really don't.
I think that's what SimpleMMO needs. That's what we all need.
The headband's good, but I know what Vex is, and I don't want that anywhere near the player base.
I legitimately want it.
Celery just has awesome tools. They really did a good job. Okay. Okay, I'm done. All right. So yeah. To the rest of the contestants, I guess we'll find out who gets picked, who's like way up there. There's tons of submissions. It's like more every year. To everyone I shit on, obviously I'm not that serious about it. Good luck to you. I hope you at least get considered. What do you think, CrazyFi? What do you
Lots
think
of clips of you just being an asshole.
He says he represents the community. He's part of the fucking community, bro.
He said I had shit brownies.
Yeah, Cotton unblocks me in game and says, "How could you? How fucking could you?" And I'll say, "Very easily, actually."
Caveman said you didn't get to mine. Ripperoni.
Who? Oh, Caveman? You did one, Caveman? Shit. Why is my Discord so zoomed out after the update?
Struggle bussin'.
How do I zoom in on Discord again? Wasn't it like a
Control plus?
Okay, this probably won't get better. All right. Can you do us the SGL intro? Because there's no news. There's really no news.
We got nothing.
I'm gonna turn my light on.
Yeah, I got you. Ladies and gentle steppers, welcome to another seasonal guild leaderboard report where we cover the top 25 guilds across 5 different beautiful tiers. We show off the tiers. Dude, I'm freaking distracted.
Are you freaking okay, bro? Shout out to Simon, $2 saying nah, Corey needs that appreciation. Get the frick out of here. All right, continue.
Simon, big Corey fan. We show the tiers through Simple Wolf, which is part of Zildin's Discord bot for SimpleMMO, which is amazing. Go check it out. It also has a Patreon. You should go support him that way. He would be incredibly thankful. And I mean, he's doing a lot for the community, so it's definitely worth it, especially if you use his bot. Yeah, so without further ado, let's hop in. Let's showcase these top 25 guilds.
All right.
And a little sneak peek, there's only one good one.
All right, real quick here. It's cut off, but oh my freaking goodness,
what's happening
bro.
right now?
I'm so sorry. It's cut off, all right? But Zildin, here, I'll just not show it real quick. Okay. Zildin has a message about Simple Wolf, and it's now running on a personal dedicated server at home. They wanted to thank everyone for their support. So that means no more hosting fees, which was atrocious for him, and no more worrying about unexpected outages or server costs. This move means the bot is now fully under my care, aka Zildin's care, giving more stability, control, and freedom to grow. He generally appreciates everyone who has helped keep the project alive, whether through encouragement, feedback, or simply being part of the community. Stay awesome, and if you notice anything odd or have suggestions, my door's always open. So obviously this is a evolutionary phase for Simple Wolf, so congrats to Zildin and everyone who's helped him along the way.
Does the pic show his what hardware he's using for it?
Desk of a humble genius. I think that thing to the left of it, right?
Is that a
That
yeah, one of the
box.
mini computers?
Here, if I click
The mini
this,
PCs?
yeah, it looks like it.
That's sick.
Yeah, he's got 6
That's
set
really
up.
cool.
All right, let's see how this looks because here I might have to fix it because like Discord's just being weird. Oh yeah, also wrong one.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just gonna let it slide.
Okay, fetching leaderboard data and we're good. It's doing a weird like when I select something, but it's okay. It's all right. Make it slightly bigger and then
Oh my goodness.
like that. Okay.
Let's get it.
So this is the first through fifth position here within the SGL's leaderboard. We have Duality still remaining at number 1 with 94.5 mil total EXP, 13.1 mil weekly, and 1.87 average daily. That is insane. That is a titan amount of EXP. We have Shadow Garden still at number 2 with 80.2 mil total EXP, 10.4 mil weekly EXP, and 1.5 mil average daily gain. And then number 3, not really close behind them. There's a huge gap. TSL at number 3, 68.9 mil total EXP, 9 mil weekly EXP, and 1.2 mil daily EXP. And then Church of Binks, aka FR, aka FRF, number 4 with 52.3 mil total EXP, 7.9 mil weekly, and 1.1 mil average daily gain, gapping Wolfblood, unfortunately. And we're here at 45.1 mil total EXP, 6.2 mil weekly, and under 900k daily. Woof woof. If you're Wolfblood like me. CrazyFi, any thoughts on top 5?
The gap between first, second, and third is huge.
That's the first time we've seen that, right?
Yeah, normally it's like 1 through 3 are close, and then 4 and 5 are close. So like we're seeing like a straight up gap between these different positions, which is insane, and shows like the competition is really fierce.
I mean, we've even seen where 1 and 2 are close, but this.
Yeah, like 1 is just out there.
Yeah, Gap City.
Duality's like, see ya, bitches.
The duality of man.
But yeah, pretty awesome. To see. Church of Binks is back. They've been 6 for a while now, you know. Now they're saying top 5, so that's awesome.
Amelia,
Wolf
if you're still,
Blood is barely holding on, so that's
you're a rat bastard.
You know, it is what it is.
Amelia, if you're still here, let us know what's changed. All right. Is that all you got for Celestial?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Astro's saying they seem almost solidified. I mean, we're not even really halfway through the season yet, so it's kind of scary to think about.
What gap is too big of a gap to climb? Is it now already?
That's the thing, because these I would say they're Titan class, just to sound cool. They can always just switch, like turn a switch, you know? Like they have people who are capable of grinding 24/7. I mean, bombs would even go weeks, like a week without sleep, you know? So we don't know. We'll eventually find out.
My question is this only a season or is this a multi-season guild?
Yeah, that's true.
That would be interesting.
This is KO's first time being like the bona fide, you know, head.
Yeah, leader.
Does he have it in him? Does he want to do more?
I couldn't imagine. Yeah. That'd be so rough.
Well, I will say, every time we see a guild like that, if they do break apart, they're like, "Hey, we did it. We're cool." I'm always interested to see what kind of guilds those players create, or what kind of guilds they bolster when they find a new home.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine? Like, I would love Theron to come back to Wolfblood, but if Theron's like, "I'm gonna go to Helheim," you know.
Yeah.
Or like how Hugs and Waterjello went to Teletubbies and they're still there. It's like, I'm going to go to a legendary or below tier guild and just freaking just ratchet that baby up. So
yeah, I mean, really all you need is someone who has a crap ton of EP and is bored.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, this 6 through 10 places legendary tier. We have Coven with 41.5 mil total EXP, 4.1 mil weekly EXP, and just under 600k daily. We have the Forest at 40 mil total EXP, 5.3 mil weekly, and just under 800k daily. And they're a retirement guild still. Still Friendly 2 at number 8, 25.5 mil total EXP, 3 mil weekly, and just under 500k daily. Teletubbies at number 9 with 24.8 mil EXP, 3.5 mil weekly, and 500k daily. And Helheim going back to back with Teletubbies here. Their new, what they consider their new rivals. Helheim still at number 10, still holding on. This was their goal all along from last season, and they're here. 24.4 mil total EXP, 3.6 mil weekly, and just over 500k daily with 23 members. Yeah, I call them Duality Junior because of the member count, but that's really where it is. That's where it is.
They're getting close to number 9 though. Like they're like, what was it, like 100k or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah. This is peer to peer for sure. Yeah.
That is close.
And just to clarify, peer to peer, they're equal footing, equal in power. Symmetric was saying he thought I was saying pure to pure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just two pure paladins fighting it. Anything else, CrazyFi?
No, yeah. That hits mark.
Okay. Moving on. Okay, here at Epic Tier, we have 11 through 15. We have Golden Arrow, shout out to Dosa and crew, holding it down at number 11 with 24.1 mil total EXP, 3.8 mil weekly, and over 500k daily. We have GG here at number 12 with 20.4 mil total EXP, 2.8 mil weekly, and over 400k daily. Shout out to Zaxis and crew. Gladiators at number 13 with 15.8 mil total EXP, 2.2 mil weekly, and just barely over 300k daily. Starting to see the EXP taper down now. And DPS fallen from Celestial tier to number 14. 14.4 mil total EXP, 1.5 mil weekly, and barely over 200k daily. And then Asgard, everyone knows the sad story of Jason, is just being preoccupied with life. 11.8 mil total, 900k weekly, and barely over 100k daily.
Yeah, I get wrecked by Golden Arrow still, so that's nice. It's wild to me that, even though Asgard may or may not have leadership currently, that they're still 15th. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This shows, how well their members are doing.
Yeah. I thought they would fall like a rock, and they haven't.
Yeah, I legitimately thought after Jason posted in our Discord, I was like, oh, that's a dead guild now. See ya.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's step and chill. I say that because Cord's in the chat. Long time no see, brother.
Yeah.
You're just... Okay, moving on. Now we're at Epic Tier.
Finally some arrows.
Yeah, 16 through 20. We have Sunskill moving up a whole position to 16 with 10.4 mil total, 2.6 mil weekly, and just shy of 400k daily. We have RS continuing to drop actually to number 17 with 400k weekly and just barely 57 some change. Average daily, they are dead. So they're just going to keep dropping. Blazing Beast moving up to 18. 9.6 mil total EXP, 2.1 mil weekly, and
that's right.
Just over 300k daily. Do you want to say this, CrazyFi?
Zenith Kites?
Getting dropped by Blazing Beast, rightfully so, with 9 mil total EXP, 1 mil weekly, and over 100k daily. And then Gorilla Wizards of all the stinky guilds at 8.4 mil total EXP, 900k weekly, and over 100k daily at number 20. CrazyFi, I'm sure you want to talk about Blazing Beasts.
Of course I do.
New high score, says Vex.
That's what's up. That is what is up. Yeah, super proud of Blazing Beasts. Vex and Plates absolutely carrying us with their leadership. Super proud of them. We are crushing it. We're going to be 17 here shortly. And that's not even like maybe like, no, we're going to be crushing it. I will tell you, like, we have some PvPers now that's not just me. And it's amazing. Like, it's just been amazing. It's just, I did not think that we were going to hold 18 initially when we got it. I was like, there's no way. But We did. We're crushing it, and we're going to keep rising. I think we could hit, if we work hard like we are still doing, I think we hit top 15 before the season ends. Yeah, just like Place is saying, fully agree. I think the biggest thing with Blazing Beast right now is our consistency. We are very consistent, and a lot of these guilds are starting to die off midway through season, like RS, like
Well, RS has been
all these
dead
other,
for a
yeah,
whole season.
exactly.
That's
Huh?
listen. RS has been dead for a season and almost a half now. That's a freebie, okay? Don't get all excited about 17. But
Hey,
Slums,
listen.
Slums has been just as consistent as you. So
Oh yeah, I foresee Slums and us going up. I don't
okay,
think it's going to be hard to catch them. They've been just ahead of us this entire race. Um,
hmm
so it's going to be hard. Like we would have to power farm for a week above them and like really crush it. But I do think that we can still hit top 15 just because there are some slackers up above us that are slowly dropping.
yeah, like Gorilla Wizards.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
they're trash. They're below us.
but yeah, Slums in BB moving up would be actually interesting to watch.
Who would imagine?
I know,
Number
right?
34.
Slums has been chilling in like 2025 range for like seasons. They've even dipped to tier 2 a couple times. And then Blazing Beast has been literally like a gatekeeper of the lowest score possible.
Yeah.
But shout out to both guilds.
Hell yeah, it's been great.
All right. Now, before we get over to the 20th and 25th positions, or 21st to 25th positions, smash that like button if you haven't already. Just help us out here. Smash that like button for the stream. It helps with the algorithm. Thank you so much.
Smash me.
Oh, that's not do. He said smash burger. Nallery, welcome to the stream. YouTube mod shout. Always love seeing Nallery. All right, Prostar here, showing signs of life still. 3 positions forward, 7.3 mil total EXP, 1.5 mil weekly, and just over 200k daily. Wisteria is completely dead, as you'll see here with 0 gain. Welski is banned in game and left his guild with no choice to carry on without him. Friendly, so hopefully everyone in Wisteria finds a new home. We feel for you. Friendly dropping to 23, 7 mil total, 1 mil weekly, and just over 100k daily. Nice UCE dropping to 24, 6.6 mil total, 650k and some change weekly, and just under 100k daily. Wobbly Cat, rest in peace. I actually don't know where Wobbly Cat is, okay? He's not dead. Heaven and Hell at 25. They've dropped like a rock. 6.3 mil total, almost 900k weekly, and just over 100k daily. And Chubby is the guild leader. You see this?
Look at that.
Pratt's not the guild leader right now.
Look at that.
These nuts, bruh. Any mentions here, CrazyFi, you want to cover?
I will say, like, these are the guilds. A lot of these guilds were the guilds that we passed up because either they died off or they just stopped being consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And this tier is really just like the cemetery, really. Outside of Heaven and Hell, I will say like Heaven and Hell have been consistently 25 and haven't moved. I thought initially when I saw them rise, I'm like, oh, we're screwed. They're coming for us. But nah, we're good. They're just sitting there. But yeah, it's a cemetery tier.
Yeah. Shadow was saying he might have poached Pratt to SG, and Nallery said everybody poaches H&H, and I was like, yeah, we've done that too. We poached the whole guild. But that is the top 25 guilds for Season 9 SGL. Congrats to everyone who's up there and duking it out. We're going to quickly move into one of our favorite segments, the Tier 2 system, which is the 26th through 35th positions. It's just quickly going over who's been pushed there, who's rising through the ranks, and potentially has a shot at breaking the top 25. Bam, here we go. So 26, we have Wolf. 27, we have Phobor Warriors. They're still continuing their climb, CrazyFi. This is one of the newest Tier 2 guilds. Probably a hopeful for the season, because, I mean, they've just been moving.
Yeah.
And I love the name. I love it. And then the Warrior 60 nice. Like, Nightwing's dropping to 28. Cheese Cult 29. Unseen Universe, another new guild.
We had a really good war with them.
It was
like
close?
Huh?
Was it close?
1500, 1300.
So they're showing signs of life then.
They were, yeah. So like when I was doing wars like a few days ago, I was doing it, through GPVP, doing the highest kill count possible and working my way down. And then I pulled up the app one day and I was looking through. I'm like, wait, Unseen Universe, and there was like 300 to 0. I'm like, who the heck is beating us right now? And so I started unloading on them, like all my EP. I was like, fuck this, like I'm not gonna lose to these guys. And then we started. It went to like they were at 1,000 and we were like at like 900, and then we took over. But like they did really good on that war, considering their leaders like 43k level wise, and the rest of them are like 5k or like 100. So they have a lot of players, a lot of new players, but they did really well in that war. So that was a good war to fight.
Vex says we finished a war in 5 days with them. They're really good. All right, so Unseen, we're going to keep an eye out for them. Maybe I'll mention them in my mid-week or my mid-season predictions. And then moving on to 31, we have Dante's Inferno dropping. Tax Evasion still around at 32. And then Black Dragon 3rd Gen showing Signs of Life at 33. The Fern Force, this is a new guild here. The Wendigo, the Fern Force, moving up 5 whole positions. They have 1.8 mil total EXP already and 1.2 mil weekly. That's not bad.
I like their guild logo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But the deer with the antlers.
Yeah, that's sick. I don't think we've ever seen that.
It's unique.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Stardust is dead, so we're going to quickly see who 36 is, because that's a free bump. And Pirate Cove with Captain P. Willie, who joined our server a couple weeks ago. So hopefully, and they're moving.
Maris waved at me too.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know about that one. But that's the SGL. I gotta close that. But shout out to Zildin with the Simple Wolf app. Shout out to all the guilds who participate. Shout out to us for creating it. I always gotta plug us somehow. But that will do it for tonight's stream. Again, if you have not liked the stream, please do so. It helps us out a ton. If you haven't subscribed and you enjoyed yourself tonight, consider subscribing. And if you want to support us further, there is the YouTube membership, just as low as $2.99 a month. Or leave a comment on the VOD. If you leave a comment on the VOD, not dissing us like Lucas or Welsky, those rat bastards, but it's engagement and it helps with the algorithm. Tell your friends and your guildies and your grandma that we stream here. And join the Discord, link down in the description. But otherwise, CrazyFi, do you have anything to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, just really appreciate all the support everyone keeps showing week after week. Thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun, and it still is fun. So we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. We'll miss you. If you miss us, again, join the Discord. It's where we hang out. And until next time, peace.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, time to do a spooky goodbye, chat. Spooky. Spooky. Nauri, open the closet door. All right, chat, we'll see you next Thursday. Peace.